family is the most important thing we have.
It's about time we stand up for the kids.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?
Tiff and the Punisher, they won't back down. Fight for the children in every town. They are taking our kids every day. A child a minute, no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeve. Can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You know the number. We'll steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, god damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up like thin ties. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. We're one with bars in the windows, and the only games we play are old Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher Warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stop it.
Hi, everybody. I guess Darren will be on in a minute. There
Hey,
he
Tiff.
is.
I'm here. I'm Alicia right now. Hello, everybody. It's Darren Alicia.
Oh, my.
Oh my gosh, it went down. Well, if you guys are out there, we're gonna need another one of these for Christmas. I'm just kidding. We don't really need one. We need two because Tiff needs one also. Tiff, tomorrow night we got the 24-hour Brian Marathon.
No, that's not tomorrow night.
Is it tomorrow night, Christmas Eve night?
Yeah, but they start at 9 p.m.
So tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, because we do our show regular time on Christmas Day. We're doing our show actually at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Hold on, I'm fixing this.
No, that's fine.
I don't have any toys to build or anything for Christmas, so. There we go. I live vicariously through you.
Oh, my.
Good Lord, you really have to screw this a lot to get it on there. All right. Joke's on me. Sorry about this, guys. This is very unprofessional, but hell, it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Double Christmas Eve. We don't celebrate that day here. So, there we go. Sorry about that. I do apologize. I'll make us bigger now, too.
Okay, thank you.
So, how many people out there actually do like us and they don't celebrate these holidays? How many people out there are doing this solo this year? How many out there is it your first year that you guys have been without your kids? And you guys are going to actually have to do this and with no visitation, no talking, and no nothing, no communication with your children. Are there any of you guys out there that this happens to?
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, you don't have to really say it, but it sucks. You know what? It really sucks. It doesn't get any easier. So just know that, and know that you're not alone, and you're not the only one that's going through it. 'Cause there's a lot of us that are dealing with it. Maybe we've got our 5-year pen or our 10-year pen or whatever the hell it is that we got, but we got it. And the one thing that there is that you can try to do is kind of make a joke out of it. That's all you can really do, It does make it a little bit easier, when everybody else is saying this, that, and the other. You're like, well, at least I didn't go broke at Christmas, or like you can come up with some sort of little quirks or whatever to make you, because you're in an awkward position. First of all, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because there's one side of you that it sucks when you go out there because everybody's like, oh, how is your family at Christmas? Dagger in the throat. And then, you can't really participate in any of these other conversations, because you're like, oh, kids, family, and this, that, and this. So you can do these little quirky, funny things and kind of get yourself engaged in a social conversation with these people and not have to lay your heart on your sleeve and, oh my God, yeah. Like instead you use a little bit of comedy to get yourself back engaged. It does work. And it's a lot easier to pass the time having a couple of chuckles here and there than there is wiping the tears away. So
And just remember, it's one day.
that's right.
And not only that, honestly, nobody wants to come to my house. We all got the flu over here. The flu is rampant right now through Christmas. So
Tiff, you were just gonna have like 5 people say, Tiff, we're coming to your house. Thank you so much and all that. Now you just ruined it for them.
well, okay.
See, like comedy like that, you can do funny things. See, it makes it nice and easier.
I mean, I know Claire's coming. She don't care. She's coming.
Right. She probably gave you the flu anyway.
Well, no, the little critters gave us the flu.
Ah, yes.
And Erica, I am so sorry. It's just one day. Sleep. Sleep.
Oh, well, you can call us, Erica, if you want. We'll be on tomorrow night. We're coming on at 6:00 tomorrow night, right?
Yes, and we'll be on Christmas Day at regular time. So we're going to be in, and we want everybody to check in with us.
Yeah, and we know you know how to get in touch with us. So if you need something, you can call. Absolutely. And that means for anybody out there that I'm going to do this right now, and I'm going to wipe it down after the show. But here's so make sure you write this down if you want this, because I'm going to take it off. It won't be on the repeats.
And Alicia just said anybody that needs to talk, they can reach out to her too. I can do Messenger. I can't be on the phone though, because there's going to be a lot going on over here.
All right, so write it down because I'm going to wipe it up off here when this comes out on the repeat. It's going to be gone. You call that if you have an emergency. You call that number and I will answer. But that's that. Only if it's an emergency. Please don't call up being whatever. You can go ahead and send a text or something like that if you wanted to say Merry Christmas or whatever. That's fine, but don't call up using that number to just fool around on. That's for emergencies and serious inquiries only. So make sure that if you do call that number, that I'm not saying that I don't want to talk to you. I'm just saying that please make sure that it's serious. So that number rings, I know to answer it right away. There's only a few people that have that, and if you guys wrote it down, you're fortunate enough that you have it now too. But please use it as it is, like as a 911. It's a Darren 911. Which after the first year seems like it might be going down anyway, right? Right, Alicia? We got Henry. Henry, you want to come on and say hi with us? You want to do a little Christmas Eve say hi, bud? You guys know Henry, right? Have you heard Henry's song? You have?
Yeah, I like it. He likes it. Gunnar didn't like it.
The one that I made, the good one?
Oh, I haven't heard the new one. Henry said he needs a new Corvette.
Yeah, he does. His pink one isn't getting the looks it should. In those cars, if you want to get a new paint job, you might as well just get a new Corvette. All right. So yeah, I mean that too, Erica. If you're having a tough time, then please feel free to call. I'm not trying to sway anybody away. But if you need to just call out and cry and whatever you got to do to get it out of you, so that we make sure that you're here the next day, then you go ahead and do that. Because that's the most important thing at the end of the day, is to make sure that the numbers are still the same. If they're added numbers, we don't want to even know how, but whatever, we welcome them. But let's make sure that at least the same and everybody's up here and accounted for. Because these times of year, this through the next week is the toughest for everybody that are in these situations. So, get a buddy, get, someone to talk to if this is your first year that you're going through this, or second, or whatever. Find someone that's amongst you that, that you guys can contact with, and, you guys can drink some champagne together with on the phone on New Year's Eve, or FaceTime. Now you can FaceTime and all that stuff, but find somebody that you can that you can hook up with and, do like the buddy system for real. Like everybody's people like, oh, that's corny. Let me turn the channel. Don't turn the channel. It can save your life. That's all I care about. If we can make sure that we save everybody, whether it's 1 or 5, I don't give a shit how corny you people think this is that are flipping through these channels watching this. If it saves someone's life, then it saves someone's life, and that's it. That's all that matters.
Yeah. John said,
That's
"Is that the number for Canada?" And Henry said, "Bring me in soon. I need 10 minutes."
Bring me in soon. I need 10 minutes. Throw me down the stairs. My shoes. All right, Henry. We'll bring you in soon. You need 10 minutes. All right. What a knucklehead he is. He really is something. And you must have some pretty riveting, you must have riveting holiday stories, don't you, Tiff? Do you have any like that you know that you made sure you saved a person or that what you did stopped something at Christmas or you pulled off Santa's miracle or nothing like that?
Well, the most recent one was 2 years ago. I had another advocate call me on Christmas Eve. CPS was beating on her door, had the police out front.
Oh, Lord.
And I told Mom, don't open the door. Yell through the door. You do not consent.
Right.
And she was yelling through the door that she didn't consent. CPS said they didn't care. They were coming in, this, that, and the third. And I said, tell them to go ahead and come in. The police officers can be witnesses to her breaking and entering. After about 45 minutes, the police officer, told the CPS worker, there's nothing we can do. You don't have any court order. We don't have a warrant. It's Christmas Eve. What do you want us to do? So they left, and the child actually stayed home with the parent. And I think the last interaction was a couple days after Christmas, and it was like a mentor that came out.
Yeah.
And the mentor was like, oh, there was just some misunderstanding. Everything's fine. Nobody's in trouble. And the child stayed home. It was on Christmas Eve. I couldn't believe it.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So I think that was like 2 years ago.
Whoa.
So, and Erica, I know you live for your kids. I know you do. I thought Henry was coming on.
He said hurry up and bring him in. He needs 10 minutes, remember?
Yeah, I know. Come on, Henry.
Well, we got to give him 10 minutes to come in.
Oh.
I think that's what he meant, right? He needed 10 minutes to come in before he could come in.
Okay. Anyway, and New Year's Eve, listen, once you hit 50, New Year's Eve means just another year getting fucking older.
Tiff, I don't want to hear that stuff.
Well, I'm telling you right now, my ass is asleep during that ball drop, all that horse. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
I never really been a New Year's Eve person anyway. People out there drunk and acting all crazy. Who wants to be around a whole bunch of drunk people? Not me.
Oh, me neither.
Oh, yeah, right.
I used to DJ at New Year's Eve. I used to DJ. I used to own a bunch of bars, and I would go around. I owned bars in Boston and Rhode Island and Portsmouth and Portland. I owned 5 at one point in time, and I would DJ at them at night because they were like club restaurants type places, So I did that for a lot of years until I met my wife now, and we won't talk about the first New Year's Eve her and I shared together. But nonetheless, it was that. But yeah, ever since when they came, it was funny. My wife and I used to live at the bar scene, like not at the bar scene, but we both worked in the industry. So I ran kitchens and for some of the best bars in the area, and she ran a golf course, and that's where we lived. Like that was it. But it's funny. As soon as we had Nina, that was it. That lifestyle went away, and I bet you I've been to maybe like 2 bars in the time since Nina has been born. I bet you. But that went from when her and I first got together, like an everyday thing. It wasn't like we were raging alcoholics at the bars. You know, we were just always there, and we worked there, and then you get out of work, and you can't really go anywhere because you got 10 more minutes to make the bar scene. So so you sit at the bar you're working at and have a couple of beers, and it was fun. It was a good lifestyle, but I mean, I don't think I can even handle it now, let alone try to do it again. Um, working in those events are so freaking difficult as it is. That's like running a marathon or going to basic training for 100 days or whatever. Just getting ready for those events. Being in a kitchen or being a bartender or whatever, and 10,000 million people tugging at you and pulling at you, wanting you to make this way and this way. Oh man. Whew.
I think the last time, because I told you my husband has a band. The last time we played at a New Year's Eve party was like 7 years ago.
Whew.
And let me tell you, I was so over it. I said, ugh, I could be sleeping right now.
I knew I hated this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
fed us, after midnight, bars pull out food and champagne and all that happy horse shit, but you got to pay like $40 to get through the door.
Yeah.
Stay home.
I knew it.
I think I stopped partying at New Year's Eve once I hit 30. I'm like, this really just means I'm just getting another year older. Same
funny.
old shit, just a different year.
Where did you learn that from?
Where did I learn that from?
Yeah.
I think it was just being out in the party life.
Yeah. Did you used to party a lot?
Yeah, but I didn't drink. I was always the DD.
Yeah. It was always nice to have one of them.
Well, yeah, and everybody could depend on me because I'm over here drinking coffee and drinking Coke.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think once people hit their 30s, I think New Year's Eve is amateur night for them.
Yeah.
Unless you got little kids, you want to take them to Times Square, but the flu's going around this year. People are killing people again with guns. No, stay home.
Right. Don't go out there. Don't do anything dumb. Don't do anything that's
just don't do anything.
Right. Just stay the hell home. Just put yourself in a
Right. Get you a little
box.
bread thing, cut it out, put some dip in it, put it in the refrigerator. If you want to eat it, snack on it all night long. No.
Make a cardboard cutout of something if you need to. Attach it to an RC car so it runs around and crashes into things. Whatever you got to do.
Plus, New Year's Eve is one of the most deadliest nights to be on the road anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly is.
And we don't want anybody here to take their own life or have somebody else take it from them.
That's right.
Because we have too much work to do.
We have way too much work to do, and that just included all of you guys too. So it'll be goddamn selfish if you guys don't make it back. So that's it. We're going to be doing a roll call every night. The shows begin. I want to see everybody's name that's up. We need to see everybody's names. Checking in. Got to see if you're checking in.
Erica's got it. Relax, recharge, reconnect, get prepared to start hitting the new year like a wrecking ball. Oh, I love that song by Miley Cyrus, Wrecking Ball. Don't play because we got ding last time.
Yeah, we'll take our 10 cents down that we make for the videos.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah. What's that? Stay home, recharge, relax, and all that stuff?
Yep. Oh,
that's good.
Erica even says, since she can remember, I've never went out on New Year's Eve. I've drank and watched the ball drop and then go to bed. Good girl. I'm asleep way before that bitch falls. And then you know what I do? The next morning, I'll come out here and I'll turn it on YouTube.
Oh, my.
So King can watch it.
Everyone turns around, goes right back into bed.
Yeah, we just watched the ball drop the next day.
Yeah.
The hell with it. It's a brand new year.
Yeah. Sure is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, my.
But yeah, that's a good idea. I wish I could recharge and relax.
Yeah. Recharge, relax. Oh,
Yeah, and John said, I wish everyone my support to them and let them know that you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. Believe that. I'm 30 plus years in mine and I still miss my daughter.
Mm-hmm. Now, you ever get to talk to her anymore? You get to,
She calls when she wants. She talks
yeah,
to us when it's on her time.
yeah,
So it is what it is.
that's right. Yeah.
Henry said hit me.
That boy, Henry, boy. So he must be in the back then, I'm guessing.
I guess.
You know he's dressing like me, Tiff.
What? Oh my. Is he in the back room? Henry, are you in the back room?
Henry, are you in the back room? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find a song though over here, so I'm not looking. You can't see if he's in there or not?
Darren, I'm not one of the administrators.
Yeah, but you can see the little circles of people on the side.
No, I cannot.
Well, I'll be gosh darn it. Whew. Man, it is windy as the Sin City out there.
Yeah, Darren's getting a blizzard right now.
Yep, not the Dairy Queen kind either.
Send him the link.
Send him the link.
Hold on. He's going to put it in the chat, Henry. You just click on it. I got to find my matches.
All right, I'll leave that one alone. The link. Send Henry the link.
All right, I found a lighter.
Oh, good. You don't have to get matches. That's a damn shame you have happened to you on this day and age.
Well, you got to have matches around here when you can't find lighters. I use the toaster. I use my oven. I use my stove. Hell, I'm still ghetto. I use all that shit.
Yeah, heck yeah. Now here's gonna be the question: is your car gonna be able to? Whew. Yep. Let's leave that right here.
And Darren does not do drugs, everybody. Just so
No.
just so everybody knows, he's got narcolepsy.
Yep. And
I
right
get
now I'm just
tired of
trying to
people
read.
calling me. Oh my God, Tiffany, are you sure
Yeah.
Darren's not on drugs? I said, if
Yeah.
Darren was on drugs, he'd be jumping off the fucking roof in that room. He would not be falling asleep.
That's right. So, actually, I do need to stand up. Time to stand up. Ugh. That's the thing that sucks. You know, like my wife and I try to watch a movie, man. I can't even sit down and watch a goddamn movie. I'm out in 2 seconds. It's awful.
Well, some of these movies they watch, I wish I could go to sleep.
Well, I mean, we try to used to go. So we used to have a camp in Wells, and it was on Wells Beach on Moody Beach, and we went to see Sausage Party one night, right? And you remember that? You know that show? You remember that one, the cartoon with the sausages and the like the fridge animals or the fridge, whatever they are. Well,
Yeah.
we and her were the only ones. There's a couple other people there. It was the end of the summer, and well, we get in there and she's got her pillows and then all this stuff. It was kind of chilly. And next thing you know, we wake up and the movie's over with and it's all dark in there and we're locked in the whole damn movie theater.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my! Send it to him, Alicia.
They locked us in the damn movie theater.
Well, damn.
Yeah, that was funny as hell. So there we were, locked in the movie theater one night. We come out and janitor about shit his pants. Here we come around back to think we're a robber,
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
You just need to stay home because you have bad luck when you go out.
Yeah, they're always memories to have forever.
Yeah. Well, some of those memories you probably want to forget about.
Oh yeah, Henry needs a link. That's right.
I said Alicia. I think Alicia's sending it to him.
Oh, Alicia, you got it? Good girl.
And
Yep, that's the same thing with me, Erica. I could
yep.
stay up for 4 or 5 days straight and I'm fine. Or it could be like I'm sleeping for days. I can't even get out of my own way. And that's what happens to me sometimes. I can't even really get out of my own way. It's crazy. It sucks.
And that's when he's asleep. That's why I don't wake him up for shows. He needs to sleep.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna be able to stay awake anyway if I come in. And it sucks because you can't go to the doctors for it, because if you go to the doctors, they'll take your license for it. So okay. Here we go. Oh, right. We got a Henry in the back room here. But what I'm trying to find now is where did they put the damn folders? Like, this is really. Oh, there it is. I found it. All right. I gotta do this here. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the back here we have our main man. Check this out. You didn't like this
When
one?
the courts aren't blue saying fair, you have pulled out your last hair. The law isn't on your side. These corrupt judges take you for a ride. The courts don't want to even uphold. That's how we know it's corrupt. My disability has a name. We're all equal in the same.
I do like this
On
song.
the courtroom floor, waiting for your
Heck yeah.
hero to bust right through the door.
You know what this theme is?
It's hammering Hank every time. He's the
Hammering
one
Hank every time.
holding the line. Hammering Hank, he fights for the weak.
Here he comes.
Hammering Hank, there for you if you can't speak.
There he is. He's got some narcolepsy right now.
You guys and your obsession with this song, but if you listen to Saturday Night, I thought I hammered them as I cried for my child's needs. I don't know if you had time to listen to that Saturday night's broadcast, but
Did you nail him, Henry?
I think so. I didn't even know I had oral argument was available on our judicial website. So for your appellate courts,
Yeah.
it was an automatic post. So I got the hyperlinks if somebody needs it or whatever. But I think the show Saturday night, I played the whole thing from A to Z. I actually figured out how to share, Darren.
Oh, very nice. I'm very proud of you, Henry. Very proud of you.
I know. So talking about technology, what's the story? Where are we at? Last night blew my mind this morning when I got up bright and early. That was an incredible show. What was his name again from Family Justice?
Jonathan. Yeah, he was really good, man. He was really
I wish
good.
I didn't miss it, but I had to finish the Christmas shopping. Everything I touched yesterday went wrong on Christmas shopping.
Oh, wow.
And I started 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Do you realize my son uses DVDs, $5 DVDs? So if anyone's throwing away DVDs, send them to me. Nathan goes, but I don't want the porn ones. I just want clean kids ones ahead of time.
What does he do? Does he watch them or does he make stuff out of them?
No, he likes to look at them and flip through the pages, the booklet, and look at it.
That's
and
cool.
read it. And it's a sensory thing. Then he got into bouncing the CDs. You bounce them on the edge, and it chips it up. By his fingers, he touches the back, scratches them up. So
yeah, that's his main thing, though. That's what he loves.
Yeah, so I ended up going and getting Xbox One games, the ones that we didn't have. So we're probably up to maybe 60 of those. And we only use one, but I just get them for getting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to give them something.
That's cool. What else does he like to do?
Scootering, anything sensory, driving around in a car. Just put on the tunes and you want it to, especially these folic acids. And again, I gave Allison and I think
Alicia.
Alicia, I fucking I did it to her this morning. We were talking. Oh, guys, she also went and booked for Saturday night. Alicia went and booked our repeat. I don't know if you heard the disaster of Sunday. I wouldn't mind even maybe doing it tomorrow if you guys wanted to do it whenever. Whoever's open, whenever they're open, because I think Christmas for me is going to be a day of rest, and I got 2 appeals to do and articulations and you name it. This is what they do to you. This is their game, bury you. And
Right through Christmas, they don't get a break, man.
No, that's when they're hearing me always. I haven't had a decent Christmas since my child has come into my life. You know, it was happy the first year because it was all exciting, but then after the 5th year of being in family court, for what reason? Grandparents, they don't have standing if I'm fit. And in the state of Connecticut, men are only looked at as a wallet. We know the story, guys. We don't have to go into it. I just actually heard it was, I think Georgia says father's got no rights whatsoever unless the mother allows it.
That's unconstitutional.
Well, did you see the news press this morning? Did anyone else see that? No,
I'm gonna look for it right now.
There was a news press on it, and again, the woman became brain dead. Baby was born at the same time or something, and the hospital would not give the father, and the state would not give the father, even though he wanted to paternity test the whole 9 yards. They have some stupid law that's there that says a father, and I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. Each parent's got 50-50, absent true harms and neglect, and true harms and neglect go to criminal. Because you know what? In my neighborhood, I want to know if you are a piece of shit that would beat on a kid. We all got gut feelings of neighbors, and we're the best watchers. And in my opinion, the best watchers of kids are other kids. Right, Tiff?
That's why it's not a big deal to abolish CPS.
Oh, grandma, we saw this, or mom, we saw this. It's just how it is.
Somebody's going to challenge that Georgia law, and the Supreme Court is going to rule that even if a parent is not married, because women, unless they go to the fertility clinic, cannot have a baby without a man.
Listen, they're not even in the state of Connecticut supposed to get insurance without buying a man in food stamps and the whole 9 yards. So again, somebody has to be named. I'm sorry, guys. I believe in a woman's right, but at the same time, in 1958, did we know that upon sperm entering into an egg, it was life? Get what I'm saying? I get there should be a time and a cutoff. I don't think they should be killing kids 9 months before or the day before or the day of, because I've heard of stories of the day of.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I've heard of babies being born, and doctors have refused to help the babies because the parents didn't want it. I mean, that's
wrong. Where's the
Not only is it unmoral, it's unethical. You take an oath to do no harm.
Well, I got a better one for you. Since Mr. Kennedy went and passed a few drugs for kids with autism, it's still all these months. Yes, I'm using folic acids. Yes, I'm using B6 complexes and other vitamins and minerals. And, it is considered to be in large doses. But who says the dosing rate is who for somebody who ain't typical? And again, the way I look at it, everything's water soluble. If I am giving him too much, he'll just pee it out. His body will reject more than it uptakes. It's his mitochondria. And we're all about that. We are all different. And yeah.
The father has no rights in Georgia prior to legitimation.
Isn't that crazy? How is this not a federal matter to set this straight across the country? I just don't get it. I just really don't get
crazy.
It.
Well,
prior to legitimation, the father has no physical custody rights, no legal custody rights, and the father has no rights to visitation.
That's bullshit. That's unconstitutional. Somebody's going to have to.
We know it is, but it's not. It could be a holy matrimonial state. I don't know if it ain't common law.
But get this: the father can still pay child support.
Well, no. No, you can't say he has no rights and then take his money. Absolutely fucking not.
I think we should have a choice in whether the child gets an abortion or not. We made the child together.
Somebody needs to challenge that law, because how can you say on one side you don't have?
Oh, we know who the man who challenged that law is. We know who that is.
And again, my side, not as a bigot or non-bigot of a guy or woman, but my feeling would be, how come nobody's never questioned the child's right to be born drug-free in a free society, in a free opportunity? You know what I mean? It's again, it should not be this generated stuff like Trump did on the $1,000 CD, which we know that's just another route for them to buy the kids and own them for the rest of their life. There'll be bonds taken on that $1,000. There'll be loans. There'll be everything for the first 18 years of that child's life. So it'll be compounding.
It's probably just a whistle blow to get you away from the
Another
cest
way to
because everybody's getting so
artificially
used to
inflate
it.
the economy. You know,
They just want to try to get you away from the cest Q and think, oh, this is what they're talking about or something like that. That's all.
Alicia said the same laws in Missouri. Somebody needs to challenge that, unless it's a deadbeat father and he don't care.
Because it's a whole process to get legitimation too. It's not like you just go in there and you're like, hey, I'm the dad, you know, or whatever. It doesn't work like that. Like, you got to go in there. There's a whole test. I'm reading about it right now.
I had notes and pictures, him looking exactly like me. And the court still hid for me and told me no, turn me away. The state decided to say, well, let me look into this matter. They know damn well what was going on. They dropped and lost my number for 6 months. How about that one? You know?
Wow.
Again, they're scumbags. They're pure scumbags. And again, you know, his autism was created in the system. I had the proof.
Mhm.
I have the proof. They gave him double dose of MMR in 2006.
No, that was the measles?
Yep, measles, mumps, rubella, and the grandmother felt that he also should have the kicker of the flu shot. This numbnuts also took Tylenol freaking PM because she can't sleep unless she's passed out drinking. And guys, you don't know who you meet. You know what I mean? And again, I come back to that theory what I talked about the other day. You know, we got an obligation to get people off this edge because, again, whatever's eating somebody, you know, everyone's got their own strength, and this is what makes up society. And then we all bring something to the table, and you know, which is going to bring to my next thing. I think Darren ought to jump in his car Christmas night and come see me, and we pound out that app the next day.
No, that might be a reality, man.
It's not a reality. It's a must, my brother. It's a must. I know everybody wants you, and you want to push everything.
Well, I know that app needs to get out there. You know,
it's a golden egg in so many people's lap, including yours. You know,
it shows to all of us because that's what for Christmas.
You're
that's
here to
what,
be the face of us, Darren. You've been at this longer. Without you, none of us could have created it. So, got to realize that you are the face that will be traveling across the country, and that's your new job. I'm sorry. I know you like inside reporting and inside investigating, and you know, right, Tiff? Am I right?
Well, me and Darren have been talking about going on the road for a while.
Well, you're in DC. I hope you go there the week of January, first week of January.
I guess that all depends on what's going on over here too, because we all got the flu.
I get it, but you at least one flew down. You don't have to worry about going there and getting the flu, or you know what I mean. In my case, Nate, right to the end, he's right there. Then all of a sudden, he'll just drop right out and pass right on the couch and start power puking. And
no,
yeah, when he gets sick, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good over here. I did 10 loads of laundry. Every goddamn towel and blanket in my house and sheet had to be washed.
Right.
Well, maybe so. Maybe if you're saying that your neighbor's available, Henry.
We talked a little today. Yeah, he's available now. And again, just my friend.
They're Darren's friend.
We got to do something, and then you know, we'll talk after the show. But whatever.
Sure. No, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, Herbert's watching us now. Give Herbert love.
Herbert, get over here, Herbert. Where's Herbert? Get Herbert in the damn show.
Bring him in. He's got a coward. He doesn't want to go live with me.
Oh my Lord!
Tiffany won't go on the show with me on Saturday nights. Why? Can the public start writing about that one? Because I think me and Tiffany would make a great partner. You know, especially if somebody's out sick, we got to have that substitution. Because I like.
Yeah, Tiff, you'd be a great fill-in. Where is Herbert coming in?
I don't know. He texted me again.
What's he say? Does he say you want to come in?
Watching the show along with others, and we are.
Let's get Herbert in here.
Texting, but Darren is not seeing. He says they're all texting. I don't see it either.
If they're on Facebook, well, you don't see the Facebook one.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Because we are going to have a powwow after this show tonight because Miss Danielle has gone MIA on me in 2 months, and that ain't cool. And
Well, where the hell is? Well, she's been busy getting me and Tiff a meeting with her boss.
well, that too. Well, is that who it is? Okay. I keep hearing Tiff say, Danielle, you got that meeting? I just want to know, Danielle, what can we do? And I want you to vent and say, okay, logically, we would maybe do this or not do that. Or I hope things are going good for you. Because I do think it's a hard system to manage when you're asking for disability services for another person. They make it so it's a barrier, so you turn away, and it's just easier to dig into your pocket and cover the cost. Well, how long are you supposed to do that for?
Yeah, how long can you keep the keep that up?
Today's talking with somebody, and I told her, honestly, I would put an affidavit of truth and find out as an affidavit of truth, the people who have your children, would they be still?
Danielle, get in the show.
If it was free, I would like to have a Christmas show with all of us guys.
We can do that.
I think we're making it right now, Henry. I think that's what's happening right here.
Because I brought that up at 8:00 this morning because we were having company meetings while Tiffany was sleeping.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't sleeping though.
Tiffany, you sleep at 5. I don't know about that one.
I seem to now be Sharon's drive buddy. Everywhere she drives, she calls, and then
there you go.
All of a sudden Alicia jumps in, and me and Becca went at it the other day for a little while, and then Alicia jumped in. So Alicia's on it. Guys, she wouldn't believe. And that Fernando.
Henry's one of the girls. Henry's one of the girls,
I'm gonna
Tiff.
put foot to ass if I don't hear from Fernando pretty soon, or else I'm going to give Herbert your slip.
So
Herbert, come on, buddy. I sent you the link.
If everybody can come on at 6 p.m. tomorrow night, our time, we can do a little Christmas show tomorrow night because we got to do it early.
What were you talking about at 9:00? I didn't quite catch it. I'm sorry. What was the 24-hour marathon?
That starts tomorrow night at 9, and it goes all the way up till 9:00 Christmas Day. But we're doing a show Christmas Day anyway. But if you guys want to do a little Christmas thing, we can do it tomorrow at 6 because we have to do our show early.
Well, I'm totally open. Whoever comes to the house gets to have baked stuffed shrimp with crab claw.
Are those left over from Thanksgiving?
Oh,
Henry?
no, I went shopping yesterday. No, I ended up being lazy that day because I couldn't get a good deal on crab meat. So I caught a good deal on 16, 20 count shrimpies. You can just blanch them and you're good to go. And I like cooking my own shrimp, guys. I'm real easy,
Well, Walmart has those because I buy that bag for King. They're $5.
For who?
For my grandson.
The 1620s are a big count.
They're 16.
No, 1620s
per pound.
They're little.
No, mine are big. Mine are like 3-bite shrimp cocktails.
Yeah, but still, for $5, you can't beat that. I get $20 worth for him.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's what this is
going to be a tank.
Where my grocery stores want like $8-9 a pound. You know what I mean? And
they want that much up here for you, Henry?
Yeah.
Come on, you're on the East Coast with me.
I know, but it's even like cod. Cod, the best if you go to the grocery store, it's like $9. If I go to this place called Restaurant Depot, it's $5. My Danielle, is that what your face looks like? Look at those pretty blue headphones.
What's up?
Look at those.
Oh, Lord.
What's up? Hold on.
That was the last time I seen you. We were trying to get you headphones.
Mm-hmm. My internet is still giving me shit.
Oh, I'm going to go to your house.
Nothing much. Got my teeth. Hold on. I got to get my teeth out. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. So what's going on?
Nothing. How's it going?
Yeah, I had to get my teeth out because
it's
going good. Nothing much. Just
your brother's got.
Well, yeah, that's what we're working on. We got a meeting this week about that, and also we heard from the DOJ about the sheriff's department down here doing that wrongful eviction. And they are now, the Superior Court judge is, they continued the court for us because it's even further than what we thought. Like the whole, the property fraud here and everything, like it's bad. And then it's because apparently she said it's sickening to see what this this lady thinks she can do, along with people that are in her courthouse as well. These clerks
we
were
gotta get
helping.
this story. You got to make a 3-minute video of the whole
Yes.
story and get that to Kathleen Arthur.
Then the bond company, let me tell you about this. The bond, they want to sit here and play stupid.
Bring it public, because if we can get somebody to bring this story public, it's sick.
Well, and then I think my 18-year-old's about to start talking about what my aunt did and everything with CPS. So I'm meeting with her tomorrow.
What were you ready to say, though, D? What were you getting ready to say?
The bond.
Yes. Talk the bond.
Okay. So the bond. So we put the claim in and everything, and they want to play stupid. So you're supposed to, like, just to let everybody know, you're supposed to, like, if you're going after their bonds, if your state or the county has a blanket bond, make sure you put everybody that's the principal in the email or whatever your claim is with the bond company. If you get the proof of the bond or whatever, if you find it, but if it's a blanket bond, make sure to put all, because they will try to deny it. And then if you try to open up an investigation on whatever's going on, like why you're going after the bond, they'll give you shit. They'll try to tell you, they tried to tell me that risk management doesn't do that. I said, well, then who does? And this is the county manager. And the sheriff's department tried to tell me that the civil department doesn't wear body cams when they enforce evictions. I'm sorry. Like, so they did not, they ended up saying that it was an ongoing, incredible cyber attack they had on the Clerks Authority website with the property records around here. And so now now that county, the administration is part of the court case now, because I got their butt served too, since the bond company, because they will give you shit. The bond company will, not the bond company, whoever you're going after. If it's a blanket bond. Now, if it's an individual bond, it's a different story. Now, you may not have as much, but I'm telling you, these blanket bonds, it's a mess. And they will play stupid, but they will try to clean up because they're done. It's done with them. Like, they didn't know how much evidence I had at the time when I put the claim in. And they tried to, you know, that they went on the system when they shut it down and had it, when they were doing a update, they were deleting evidence, data off the virtual world, off the internet, off that electronic system. But what they failed to realize is, guess what? Danielle's got timestamped shit that I've got the proof that was where it was on there, and they better hope their audit trail is right, because I can pretty much, in my whole case, the paperwork is doing all the talking. I don't have to say shit.
Yeah.
So my question is,
do your research, everybody.
I've been asking for a month, well over a month. Why can't you go over with what you've done as a great
because I wanted to
teach me.
Well, because for one, I will. I just wanted to make sure I had all my ducks in a row before I was to tell anybody else, because I don't want to get other people started on something that I don't want to give somebody only half that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my French.
Because what applies to my town and my county may not apply to you guys. So again, but the theories should be there, the capability of the ways that they call it. Like, I'm just learning about forms. You know what I found out? I found out that it's all the same everywhere. It's just in different jargon. That's all. It's all pretty much the same. It's just in a different form, like in a format. As the designated responsible employee, 28 CFR 35.107.
Designated responsible employee.
Somebody saying, "Oh, I'm an ADA contact, or I'm the Equal Opportunity Discrimination Department, or whatever it might be." You got to use the actual language, and that's what we need to learn.
So, Danielle,
right, and that's the whole thing. Yeah, go ahead.
When is
Sorry,
your
my
boss
phone's it's cutting out.
When is your boss?
In the middle of January.
I'm so excited.
Middle of January. Yeah. So he did tell me, like, I don't know if y'all noticed on Facebook, y'all were tagged in that post, because he told me to do that. He's like, tag these people that are wanting, because I'm not going to just meet with. I was like, you don't trust me? Like, I'm like, I know I'm crazy, but shit, dude, like, I mean, he's cool. He's laid back. And I mean, I've only met with him like 2 or 3 times. this last time. So I tagged him and I said, look, we're waiting on you. I said, I'm waiting on you. And I kept pestering the shit out of him. So finally, I did get a reply that it will be, let him get through the new year, and they're all their updates, audits, or whatever. And then the middle of January, he said he'll be getting with all of us. So
I can't wait.
God, you're going to pay for the tickets, aren't you? Yeah. So it's going to give him a list of us. So
how's the protection and advocacy? Did they ever respond to you and say that they were going to assist?
Yeah, yes, they did. Yep. The office.
Did.
Yep.
So
okay. Yes, for yep, for my brother and my son. Because they told about my kid. They have totally. Do what?
That's even a crazier story to me than your brother, who's
they left me. They didn't even let me do Zoom when I couldn't, like, I had accommodations and everything. Proceeded without me in the court, and then just did the guardianship court date without me, and totally blocked me from being able to access it at all. And then messaged me the next day and told me that they proceeded without me, and that they need my original documents, my original filings, which they have them. But what they failed to realize is I was there. I was at the courthouse. Like and they wanted to sit there. So I know they're blocking us out on the accommodation thing with the ADA, because I made sure. And this lady tried to tell me I didn't file nothing, and I said bullshit. I said I was just there. Y'all stamped them. I made sure to sign them right there. And this is the same clerk for the judge that promised me 2 years ago that I would be notified when a court date came for guardianship of my son. So they did this all behind my. So I went through the same shit I did back in 2023.
Now, so again, you heard that I was denied the finding that the lower court discriminated against Nathan by not appointing a counsel for nonverbal under civil Gideon, and his effective communication is the PEC system, which is sort of like sign language but done with pictures. And yet they denied it all, and all three judges affirmed. So that means now I have a court appeal.
Right.
Crazy.
Wow.
You affirm you have your 10 ADA training centers giving out the information, and yet they still say Fangu. Go pound up. Go pound mark. You ain't gonna hold us.
And I know Georgia. Did y'all hear? Have y'all seen Georgia in the news? Like, John, like with Fannie Willis and all this. That Georgia, the CPS DFACS down here is headed for a total shutdown. There's that 85. I'm live. There's an $85 million gap. For what? Oh, sorry.
Connecticut's got 35,000 kids missing. They don't know where.
35,000 kids?
Yeah, that was the study.
Sorry,
Arthur always refers to. It was in Connecticut.
Wow.
They don't know where they are. They aged out.
Wow.
Like 30 years old, getting checks.
Yes. Do you know there's I forgot how much they said here in Georgia. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find my keys. Daryl, can I please go live, please? Sorry, y'all. Somebody's being rude. Hold on here. Bye. There. Bye. There. Sorry. I will in a minute. Go. I'm live, Daryl. Jeez.
Sorry. She's live, Daryl.
I know. It's like, want to sit here and question me? I know.
Tiffany yelling at Darren.
Lord, Daryl, she's live.
Well, so I mean, but yeah, I'll definitely catch everybody up on everything, because it's a lot. Like I just said bits and pieces. I'm gonna have to definitely write this down on paper, what I need to say, because I don't want to be like so ditzy and jump back and forth like I was doing tonight, because I'm telling you what, it is fun. It's awesome, and I'm stirring up some shit.
So tomorrow
finish telling me about Georgia.
Show.
What? No, say that again. You want to know about Georgia?
Yeah.
George, and we'll talk, Henry. Yeah, if you want, after the show. But yeah, so the Georgia is headed. If you look at it, it's all these people are saying, and even workers are saying, that it's headed for a total there's a on my YouTube, there is a appropriations meeting where they had with the DHS director down here. She's taken full blame for it, but okay, let me tell you from the beginning. Her husband got caught recently for a DUI, and he had the kids in the car. Hit and run, or I don't know if it was a hit and run, but I know it was some serious charges. But they still have their kids. The court date was supposed to be the same day as my court date because it's in my county where this guy got caught. And she was sitting there with them alligator tears at this meeting, trying to take full blame and say there's an $85 million gap in the funding. What the hell? But they can't. So they're shutting services down for these kids that are in, like, these foster parents aren't getting help with nothing. The disabled, all of it, and they're losing services. What's going to happen to these? There's going to be no reunification, nothing. It's not like it was happening before, anyways. But still. But we are on the verge of a total shutdown. You know what? Now's the time to strike, and now's the time to hit these because at their weakest point. Because you know what? If this lady needs to stand down, this DHS director, because I'm sorry, she ain't no different from any other of us. If that was me, my ass would be buried under the jail. They would have sent my ass to prison for 20 years. Like, I mean, no. So Georgia needs to wake up. These parents, they need to wake up and look what's going on to our children.
That's
what's
why we
going to
don't go
happen
to
to these
Georgia.
kids? Right? Well, damn it, I'm here. But y'all look it up, Tiff. Look it up. I'll send you some stuff about it. And I'll get in touch with y'all after the show. Okay.
Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. We're here. Christmas show, I guess, right?
Oh, okay. 6 o'clock. Bye,
All right,
everybody.
6 o'clock.
Bye.
Good night. So many judge my faith. I almost couldn't take it. I never doubted you're the king. I prayed for the cause. I know you have lost. I kept my faith the whole time. God, you are the divine. No, you are the divine. I'm conquering mountains. I travel coast to coast. My heart has rebuilt itself, for I was never truly lost. I had to be reminded when things are both good and bad. You must be humble for the gifts that you have were given by God. Lord, I knew you would make it. So many judge my faith. I almost couldn't take it. I never doubted you're the king. I prayed for the cause. I know you'll have love. Kept my faith the whole time. God, you are the divine. You are the When you go to your knees begging God, please know that He's got your back. You just have to believe. You may not hear Him, He may not show you the way. He's just plain invisible. Keep your faith, continue to pray. When your time is right, maybe the middle of the night, God will appear, releasing that fear. You must keep the faith. Sometimes it ain't easy. You wanna give up. I know this, believe me. Do as you will. God won't be selfish. Align with the power. The glory is ours. Lord, I knew you would make it. So many judge my faith. I almost couldn't take it. I never doubted you're the king. I prayed for the cause. I know you have love. I kept my faith the whole time. God, you are the divine. You are the divine. You are the divine.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?